Are you a hunter or a farmer for your business? Interested? Keep watching. Hi, this is Rishabh, a brand strategist and a storytelling expert and Amazon best-selling author. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about something that's very interesting. As a business owner or an entrepreneur, you do one of two things. You either become a hunter or become a farmer. If you are a hunter today, the typical behavior that you would depict is you would go out every single day because your life and your livelihood depends on when you go out and kill a deer or kill a particular prey, and that prey comes home, you cook it and you feed your family. So that is how a hunter behaves. Now how does a farmer behave? The farmer's behavior is slightly more prolonged or elongated. The farmer typically prepares the soil. He puts in the seed. He nurtures the seed. He puts in water. He puts in manure. He puts in fertilizer. He puts everything that is required to nurture the seed. And once that is all done, and once the seed is nurtured, where everything is done to perfection, the farmer then starts slowly seeing the crop rise. And over a period of days or months or weeks, the crop rises and it gives fruit to a huge farm or a huge field full of either rice or barley or wheat or rye. But when you see that there is so much more that the farmer has created, that it lasts not just for him, but for so many people, because he takes out the crop, he feeds his own family, but with that amount of crop, he can actually feed the entire city, entire village. And that is how a farmer thrives, whereas a hunter is responsible for going out into the jungle, killing every single day. And if he doesn't come back with a kill, his family stays hungry. Now, why am I telling you these two parallel stories? As an entrepreneur, how does it relate to you? And you must be wondering, I don't care. Listen to this and why you should care. Most entrepreneurs today are stuck in the hunter trap. What they do is they are stuck in this entire endless loop where they go out every single day, call out people, set out prospects, do networking, and all this leads to maybe business one day or maybe not business one day. So if there is business that day, the business is thriving. But if the business is not happening that day, the business goes for a toss. There's a lean period, and sometimes it actually goes down like a spiral of business death. Now why does that happen? It's because you're not allowing yourself to connect with the customer. You're not allowing yourself to nurture the customer. You're probably not even allowing yourself to understand your customer's needs, because your business depends so much upon getting that customer today. You're not actually trying to create an impact. As a hunter, you're desperate, and most businesses are hunters today. So what do you do then? Have you seen how a farmer does it? As a businessman, if you become a farmer, the best thing you can do is sow the seed today. First of all, before sowing the seed, in fact, you have to make the land ready, which means you have to get your skill sets right. You have to understand your business properly. The moment you understand and you can feel that this is the kind of business that can thrive and can be on a one-to-many basis, you then start sowing seeds and start nurturing. What is the seed in this whole context? The customer is your seed. You basically nurture the seed as you must nurture the customer today. You must understand his pain points, present a solution with respect to his pain points, create an offering which is in relation to the pain points, and solve that pain point for the customer. The moment you do that, you are going to be in that stage where the customer really respects you, he really trusts you, and he really understands that you are here to not sell your product, but you are here to make his life better. And when that happens, your customer really starts relating to you as a person who's not somebody who's cheap, who's not somebody who's pushy, and who's not somebody who's trying to close the deal because his livelihood depends on it. Your desperation will not show on your face because you're doing something which is a standard chain. Now, how does a farmer benefit by doing all of this? See, when you nurture a crowd and when you understand the pain and you give a solution which is in relation to the pain, the crop or the customer, whatever you want to call it, understands that you're trying to help him. He connects with you on a much deeper level. He gives you answers which are very important, because you're not trying to sell him your product. You're trying to understand his pain. You also go deeper in that relationship, and in the end, that gives results. And what are the results? That person getting the results, giving you a long-term contract or giving you a long-term retainer, pushing positive word of mouth. And all of this helps you become a farmer. So what are the top 3 ways you can become a farmer today? The first way is understand your soil. Understanding your soil means you understand what your expertise is, what your niche is, how you are better at doing whatever it takes. You can't go out into a market and say that if a person gives you a task, you are not capable of doing that task, but you still say yes. You have to understand your limitations and you have to understand your strengths. You can't, if you are a Virat Kohli today, you can't go and bowl at a speed of 140 kilometers per hour. You have to be the person who you are meant to be. So first, understand your soil. The second thing you have to understand is understand the crop, which means, or rather understand the seed, not the crop. Now what do I mean by understand the seed? Understand the customer, understand his painful dinner time conversations that are happening with his family. Understand that why is he not getting benefits because of those problems. And the moment you understand that, the third thing you can do very effectively is have the right fertilizer or have the right nurturing sequence. Your fertilizer or your nurturing sequence is a series of steps you take to make sure that the person stops having that painful dinner time conversation. The person really understands you, there is a great connection between you and the customer gets a result, and you come across rather as a person who is really there to solve a customer problem. Now if that is making sense, the next step for you would be to not just give him what he wants, but to wow him. I'll give you a story of a vendor who used to do work with me. I used to have a vendor who used to do visibility materials, so point of purchase visibility materials for me. And as any other vendor, he could have had the easy way by sending me his catalog and telling me this is what I can do for you. But instead, he used to go out to the outlet, he used to check out the sizes of the outlet, design something for me and then approach me with a customized design plan for my need. When I used to see that, I used to obviously feel that this person is so much more interested to help me out rather than any other person in the market who's pushing his own set of catalogs or his own set of products. So although this vendor was costly, I knew that I wanted to deal with him because I knew I would get the quality. So when you are doing, or when you are actually nurturing, you are helping your customer achieve that financial goal, achieve that business goal, achieve some goal which he's looking for, and he stops having that painful dinner conversation, you would have become the farmer that gets a crop that feeds an entire village. When you have a vision that big, when you have a field that big, when you're nurturing that seed that well, the farmer really thrives versus the hunter that is really struggling every day. So as a business today, decide whether you want to be the hunter or the farmer. If you need any help on actually getting your story right as a person, building your business and becoming the farmer that is sought after, check out my links below and check out my free training that you can attend. This free training is going to help you understand what are the 3 mistakes or the 3 steps that you need to take in order to get your business on the fast track and how messaging can help you scale your business. This is Rishabh, your brand storytelling expert and Amazon best-selling author, signing off, and I hope you check the link to get that benefit. I'll see you soon.